you go from one person to the next, you may go, ooh, did you clean that brush? Well, once you're using the Pro Air hybrid makeup, it's being sanitized because it's a cosmetic alcohol. Ooh, I know, to me that, for you guys you may think, that's no big deal, but for us out in the field, this is a pretty important thing, okay? So that's really sweet. So, does this all make sense where I'm going? Okay, good. Now, as we airbrush, do you have ventilation, little fans and stuff?
I have some fans we can bring in, yes. This is
Okay.
terrible ventilation back here. But,
You got that.
Anthony, as the only boy, will you go to the choir room and grab the fans? They're in the back. Thanks, buddy.
If you wanted to put a fan up in here, have it drawn up.
Okay, I think when we do some of the main airbrushing, we'll actually probably use our scene shop that has much more ventilation. But tonight, they're building and throwing sawdust everywhere,
Okay,
so.
okay, but using my product line, when you airbrush, one of the things that when you airbrush does take place, it creates a misting and fogging in the air. My product line has cut that down more than half, so I will have less fogging than what you were to get somebody else's product out there. So if anybody does ask you, is this stuff safe for my skin? Yes, because it is cosmetic base. But as a professional, as these moms who are going to spray and your staff here, look for sores. Does somebody have a sore? That's right. That's right. It may burn. So as long as they know that, you can put a little bit of like a
Barrier?
glue stick.
Mm.
Glue stick. Take a little piece of glue,
Like the
washable
Elmer's
glue
sticks?
Washable glue stick.
Okay.
Just put a little bit, just a little dab there, okay? Or you could use some other kind of product too if you want. But you want to cover up if they happen to have a wound there. Okay? Yeah, or that too, or that too,
It's not gonna
right.
kill you.
Right. Well, you just don't know, okay? Right. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of the class here and I'm not going to teach you right offhand how to troubleshoot the airbrushes, but I am probably gonna have you maybe showing the ones who are brand new, how to even hold the airbrush and to press down and pull back. So Erica is going to be showing the newbies, the brand new folks, how to hold the airbrush. Okay, the airbrush, she's going to show this to you. We're using what's called top feeds. So that's where you just put drops in here and you spray. Okay. Now you did that by
Yeah, they
adding.
did.
Oh, you did.
I bought a couple of siphon feeds.
Siphon feeds.
They're over there.
Okay, all right. So that's when we use like if we're doing fester. Okay, so we got one where it draws the product from the top or the product from the bottom, okay? Now, some of us are going to airbrush. Some of us, I'm gonna show you another way to do a base coat. Let's say we're doing Uncle Fester, okay? So he's just, let's say just solid gray. There's a few ways of doing him. That's one thing that's so nice about doing makeup. It's nice to show you 3 ways of doing the same job because you may relate to one of those. And then you learn more about choice 2, choice 3. That will make you a better artist, right?
Yes.
So another way of doing it, we have something called Mr. Pumps. These are these pump sprays. Okay? So, I'm just going to, well, let me see. I can pump spray it into here. What's that? And I'm going to take my kabuki brush, and I'm going to load up my kabuki brush. How this look? Or I'll just pour it in. gonna load up my brush. Can I see someone's arm? I'll show you really quick, you can watch this. So I can just sit here and rub this on. I'm gonna go into a circle, up and down. But you have to move fast, because it is going to dry fast. In fact, it's dry right now. Feel. Nothing on there. Now my brush, of course, when I do this, you use one brush for one color, okay? And this would be always be my kabuki brush for Fester, okay? And then if I've got a pump spray, just some alcohol. Here it is. Okay, so I would suggest if you have a bottle, always write what's on it, even though it's clear, write what kind of bottle this is, okay? I would load this up really, really thick when I do this. So now my brush is dry, but the hybrid allows you to reactivate it. So I'm just gonna spray it, and it's gonna come back to life. But you have to learn how to blend the edges. See what I'm doing here? Now, being that we're doing stage makeup is bold, thick, big, because it needs to be seen from very far away. So for you to sit there and work on these little detail, little lines, you're wasting your time. Okay, we're not doing these skinny little eyeliners and stuff like that. It needs to be, even though you may look at, ugh, but look at it from far away. So keep that in mind. Stage makeup is nothing like beauty makeup. Just like when we're going to doing Lurch. Are you going to have him with eyebrows or no eyebrows? Because he's done both ways. I have some pictures here just to show you.
There's more. Probably that one.
Yeah, I
right?
agree.
Yeah, because we're gonna, I think, extend his forehead out.
You have a prosthetic for it? Because I have one too, if you want me to
Okay,
send
we
it to you.
haven't ordered one yet, so, no, we'd like to build him up a little bit.
Okay, so he's more like a skull type of
Skull,
look.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because like this one here,
Right, he has those mean eyebrows on.
and the reason why he had the mean eyebrows is why? Why on the
Why?
stage you have
Oh,
bigger
well, yeah,
eyebrows?
to see the eyes.
Because it's a black and white TV show, so you can see it.
Nope,
For expression?
expression,
Yeah.
expressions. Because Lurch is always meant to be like in the background, you know, but you wouldn't know that far away in your seats. So they use their eyebrows to show emotion, expression, stuff like that. So if you happen to have a Lurch that could do the eyebrow one up, one down, that would be kind of cool. But that's if you want to go that route.
Right.
But that's.
He won't have no eyebrows, but he will.
Okay, right.
Maybe not that dark.
Right. Okay, so even more Tisha, she's got the big, bold, sexy eyebrows. Now it depends upon you. We can hide her natural eyebrows and we can go a little bit up and above. But she can be seen a lot more. It's all on the boss and how she wants the faces to look. Okay, so as you work on this, this is what you're going to play with. Now, at your working stations, you always want to keep them always the same. So once you finally find your look you want, you're going to take that picture and you're going to take that to your station. And then who's ever in charge of doing this person may have little notes on what colors they used and the steps. Because you need to increase your speed, and the more you do it at the same time over and over, it's like, okay, I know how to do this and this and this and that. Right? And also, when you are the makeup person, it's very easy for the artist who's sitting in the chair to give you their opinion. You ignore them.
Yes, yes.
You ignore them. This is, you think you could do this? Maybe you do a little bit of this. Maybe, oh my gosh.
I look so cute if you did it. No,
Yeah.
you're dead.
No.
Right.
No, Oh, yeah,
Right.
number 10.
You were dead, you're not
dead.
Okay? So, and that's where sometimes you can even kind of blow air in their eyes and be quiet. Be quiet, right. Yeah, heck, the last movie set that I worked on here in Detroit was Sparkle. I'm sure you guys may not have seen that film. It wasn't a big film, but it was the last film by Whitney Houston. It had Jordan Sparks in it. And my job was to hide all of Jordan Sparks' tattoos. So because it was a period film, so I had to hide. So I had all these folks stripping half nude, and I had to hide all their tattoos. So it's kind of funny. I met Jordan. She says, "I'm sorry we had to meet this way." And I'm like, it's nothing to me because it's no big deal. Right. So, okay. And then also, we're talking here about aging lines. You saw it in one of my books. Okay, we have to do a little bit of aging lines because you guys are such young, beautiful skin. To give the effect from far away, we are going to create some contouring lines. Then, as you see in my picture here, when you go online, since you're doing a black and white type of a thing, print your pictures in black and white. You can see your detail lines better. As many times you'll print them color, and you will confuse yourself, and you will struggle more trying to depict what you're doing. Okay? All right.
Donna, I have a question. When you pour the makeup into the bowl, I noticed you only used a little bit, and that's cool because you were just doing a sample. But knowing that it dries quickly, would you also recommend that we're not like pouring half the bottle in?
Right.
Because it can dry, or do we just reactivate it?
Both.
Okay,
Both.
using the
It's
alcohol.
up to you.
Okay.
So this bowl is dry, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It is dry. Doesn't come off.
You didn't grab the breakfast.
Oh, I didn't? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. See, she couldn't even tell.
Oh.
But this is it. So anyway, so if I reactivate it.
Okay, great.
Ooh, wow.
It's nice.
It
It doesn't
prevents
dry
waste,
out.
which is
Right.
wonderful.
So you're not really, don't throw these away.
Yes, okay.
Don't throw these away.
Because that's what these kids are afraid to do. Clean
I
it.
just wanna know what's going on
Well,
with
yeah,
this.
we're not worried about them throwing stuff away. They never do it anyways. I know,
Okay.
experience, I know.
So what we're gonna do, for those who have not airbrushed, we're gonna have you on one side here, and we're just gonna play with water for right now, for you to get used to how to hold it. I'm sure we can ask them, I'm sure we have tape somewhere. Where's the books and stuff? Erica's going to be setting up some stuff on this side, and maybe we can set up the compressor, and we got some more guns here if you wanna set that up. You'll learn